It's a very shiny smartphone that you can squeeze. And of course, I'm talking about no other than the HTC U11. What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and HTC has definitely seen better days, but the U11 is their new flagship and a hopeful grasp for Air. But is it enough? First off, around the front, we have a 5.5-inch Super LCD 5 display with a QHD resolution, which, as you can tell, is your standard 16:9 aspect ratio. But running the show is the Snapdragon 835 processor, 4GB of RAM, and 64GB of storage in this model. Pretty much what you'd expect from a 2017 flagship, though, and because of that, performance is buttery smooth as well. The display isn't quite as bright outdoors as other smartphones that I've tested recently, and in a 2017 world with no bezels, HTC decided to be the odd one out, but that's not really a big deal to me. So like I said, this phone is very shiny. Just like the U Ultra before it, HTC went with a very overstated design here. It's nice and flashy, but hot damn is it a fingerprint magnet. Sadly, after just one day of having the U11, I managed to get a pretty nice little scratch on it. Luckily though, HTC does include a clear case along with the phone if you care to use it. Another thing you may notice about the design here is that there's no headphone jack, unfortunately leaving you with a single USB-C port to use for audio output aside from the speakers and charging. But the included headphones are pretty nice and powered by the USB-C port for active noise cancellation, which is very cool. But even better than that are the boom sound speakers. This is obviously something HTC is known for, and these boom sound speakers are as great as ever. So how about them features though? Have you ever heard of a smartphone that you can squeeze? Well, one of the gimmicks from HTC this year is just that, and it's called EdgeSense. And you can set up different squeezes to launch specific apps or actions. There's a short squeeze and a long squeeze with pressure sensitivity adjustments for this neat little trick, but surprisingly, it's actually pretty useful. It just feels very unnatural to squeeze something that's made up from metal and glass, making it inherently unsqueezable, at least from a physical perspective, but it definitely works pretty well. The U11 is running Android 7.1.1 with HTC Sense on top, but it's very subtle and feels like Android should, with a few customizations from HTC here and there, and they all come in handy. But overall, I'm a fan of what HTC is doing with the software here. So let's talk about the camera for a second here. This 12 megapixel shooter with an f1.7 aperture was rated highest by the most overrated rater on the market, DxOMark, and personally I just don't buy into those kind of ratings. Real world use in the hands of normal people is the true test, but honestly I didn't find the camera to be better than any other smartphone. It's good, might even be great, but certainly not the best. And if you want to judge for yourself, I will leave some comparison photos linked in the description, as well as a full gallery from the U11. As for battery life, the HTC U11 packs a 3000 mAh non-removable battery, and you know what? It's pretty damn good. I've had mixed usage in terms of screen on time though, ranging between 4.5 and 5.5 hours, but still I'm very pleased here. And in case you need it, the U11 also packs Quick Charge 3.0 as well for juicing up quickly on the fly. The good news is that if you're looking for a no-frills smartphone for 2017, this is definitely going to be one of the best. Now unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be super popular in the market, but maybe it just came out too late in the game. Either way, at $649, the U11 is definitely worth a shot, and I think it's a nice phone. But let me know what you think in the comments section below, and be sure to leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.